Okay then, Mike. So first thing we're looking at now in terms of obviously your setup. Okay, how you used the golf ball before was very, very good. There's good ball position, good feet alignment, good thing. Distance from the ball was a little bit stretchy, not too much, but a little bit stretchy there. So we just incorporate a little bit there near the ball. Shoulders now are slightly more tilted, so your chest is actually aiming at the golf ball, not kind of aiming as it was a bit this way, kind of a bit sort of leaning over to the left. And again, that will incorporate somebody who's just trying their absolute damnedest to start the ball somewhere left of target. If you know your golf ball is going to keep sort of spinning over here, you're going to put as many things in play to try and hit the ball left, just to play against that battle. Okay, so the feeling now in terms of swing, now your chest and shoulders are in a slightly more straighter position. Okay, you look at your backswing here now. There's your backswing before. Okay, being a bit looser in your grip pressure. Backswing now is a little bit further. Okay, not much more, but a little bit more. Turn the shoulders. Okay, get the club back a bit further. Okay, now as you start coming down, the key thought for you is that this trail shoulder up here is going to stay back and be a little bit quieter, not going to try and turn through so much, okay? So as we start coming the golf ball here now, just to sort of show you the difference in terms of the two, there's kind of your impact position there. Just look at your logo on your jersey there now. As you come back here now, and then into impact, okay? That jersey now, there's actually daylight as you can see. Again, it doesn't seem a lot, but that's the edge of your logo there now, and there's a bit more of your arm, where here, that logo now is on your arm. So your arm's probably about this much further back. It seems literally minimal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But that amount of change can square that club face up. And again, in terms of your position, you just look a bit more on top of the golf ball, staying facing it, rather than this one looks like you're sort of pulling to the left and trying to hit the ball further left, because that's where you want the ball to go. You're trying your absolute hardest to send the ball off to the left, when if we can square the club face up, get that sensation of that bag, they're just getting that tail whipping, sort of whiplashing kind of sensation, get that club to square up. I mean, we've hit 4 or 5 drives there now. We've had over 200 yards twice, over 190 other 3 times. The biggest amount of slice spin you had, I think, was about 500, whereas before you didn't get more than 190 once. I think once you might have got 191, and then you had the slice spin up into sort of almost the 2000s. So you're in the trees 30, 40 yards right each time, and then you have to aim further and further left. Of course, the further left you aim, the more spin you're going to put in the golf ball. Okay, so by staying back and keeping that sort of sensation, the body's quiet, so the arm's going to falling down here now, rather than lunging through with the shoulders. So the arm is nice and dropped there now. Nice going the club face up, and just the club just swishes through in a better sequence. And what will happen, once that ball starts potentially going a bit more left, which it might do, then we can start saying, okay, we can now start moving that path a little bit more towards target. And then we start maybe in a draw, even a straighter shot. At the moment now you're in a sort of soft fade, which is fine. Okay, it's probably a shot you're more comfortable seeing, but in time we can get a bit more movement onto that left side there, take the pressure off of the right foot and the lower back there, straighten the ball flat out, take less energy to hit the golf ball further, hit it straighter, and when you get to sort of holes 13, 14, 15, you're not worn out too much, you haven't been battering yourself on the golf ball, lunging yourself at it. You're storing and keeping more of that energy back for the latter part of the round. I think a lot of people do tend to use up a lot of energy hitting the golf ball, more so than they need to. Okay, we're trying to create club head speed, not powerful motion and lunge, which is unfortunately what most people tend to do. Okay, does that kind of make sense then, yeah?
It does, yeah.
So setup-wise, I said, was good, just to get a little bit more sort of chest, a bit more to the golf ball, rather than sort of trying to turn left, and then get that nice good backswing from the top of the backswing. Just feel that right shoulder staying back and allow that kind of swatting a fly kind of sensation, whipping the towel, whatever it may be. Get that club to catch up. The club's got to travel a heck of a lot further than your body. So if the body starts lunging and twisting early, your poor club's going like, oh, hang on boys, we're part of this sort of, we're part of this party somewhere, and the body's already turned through with the hands, and the club is like left behind for days, and there goes your slice. So. All right then?
Yes.
Good stuff. Right, have a couple more then, and then we'll see how you go from there, okay?